What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Touch Trove, your daily stop for the latest Apple leaks, smart tech innovations, and game-changing updates. And today, we're talking about a product that doesn't always make the headlines, but might just change the way you experience your home. Yep, we're talking about the Apple TV 4K, one of Apple's most underrated but insanely powerful devices. But here's where things get wild. The next-generation Apple TV 4K, rumored for late 2025, could completely redefine your living room and turn your TV into a full-blown AI-powered smart home command center. Could Apple really be preparing its biggest living room revolution yet? We're talking AI-powered upscaling, motion smoothing that actually looks cinematic, and, wait for it, even a built-in camera for FaceTime, Fitness Plus, and gesture control. And the boldest rumor of all, could Apple actually price it under $100 to crush Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Google TV? Let's break it all down, every leak, every clue, every prediction, and see what's real and what's just wishful thinking. So grab your coffee, hit that like button, and let's jump right in. Apple TV 4K 2025, the hidden upgrade. Nobody saw coming. Let's start with some context. The Apple TV 4K has always been one of those if you know products. It doesn't shout for attention like the iPhone or Apple Watch, but once you use it, you realize it's a beast of a machine. The 2022 model already packed the A15 Bionic chip, which made streaming and gaming buttery smooth. But according to multiple leaks, and even code hidden inside tvOS 26 betas, Apple is preparing an entirely new Apple TV 4K for late 2025. Apple's release pattern fits perfectly. First 4K model in 2017, another in 2021, a refresh in 2022. So, yeah, 2025 is right on schedule, but this time, Apple isn't just planning a simple performance boost. It's reimagining what your living room experience can be. A 17 Pro or A18 chip, the power shift that changes everything now. Let's talk about power, because this is where things get exciting. Leaks suggest Apple will equip the new Apple TV 4K with either the A17 Pro chip from the iPhone 15 Pro or the upcoming A18 chip from the iPhone 16 lineup. That means console-grade performance, AI-based video enhancement, and real-time image optimization, all running right inside your Apple TV. Imagine your Apple TV handling HDR tone mapping. Noise reduction and motion clarity are not your television. The result? Sharper, smoother, lifelike visuals that make your current TV feel brand new. And the big twist, this chip could enable on-device Apple Intelligence. That means context-aware Siri commands, personalized recommendations, and AI scene optimization. It's no longer a streaming box. It's a smart home brain disguised as entertainment tech. Apple's secret Trojan horse for the smart home inside tvOS 26 beta. Developers have discovered references to Thread, 1.4 and Matter protocols in the backbone of next-gen smart homes. This could mean the new Apple TV 4K will serve as a central hub for all your connected devices, lights, thermostats, cameras, locks, from any brand that supports Matter. Apple's been building this future quietly for years, with HomeKit, HomePods, and the iPad as hubs. But now, the Apple TV 4K could take over as the true smart home command center. Imagine saying, "Hey Siri, start movie night." Instantly, your Apple TV dims the lights, closes the blinds, activates your HomePods, and starts your film right where you left off. That's not futuristic. That's Apple's next step toward a living ecosystem that feels alive. Built-in camera, genius move or privacy disaster? Now let's talk about the most controversial leak, the built-in ultra-wide camera. It could allow FaceTime calls, Fitness Plus tracking, and even gesture control, all from your couch. Sounds amazing, right? But privacy is Apple's brand DNA, and a camera pointing at your living room 24/7? That's tricky, so most analysts believe Apple won't ship it by default. Instead, they could allow wireless pairing with your iPhone or iPad, meaning your personal device acts as the camera when needed. Smart, simple, and 100% privacy-friendly, very Apple. Design evolution and a possible Apple TV 4K Pro don't expect a dramatic redesign. Apple's rule is simple. If it's sleek, don't tweak. But rumors suggest a smaller, lighter version and for the first time, possibly two models. Standard and Pro, the Pro model could feature 256GB of storage for games. Wi-Fi 7 or 6E Ethernet port for ultra-stable streaming. Enhanced cooling for gaming and AI workloads. If Apple's really leaning into arcade gaming and AI processing, a Pro tier makes total sense. The $99 dream. Can it actually happen? The internet is buzzing with one wild rumor. Could Apple finally drop the price below $100? Real talk, probably not. Apple could easily price it at $149, add a new Siri button, and call it innovation. But a few insiders claim Apple might strategically lower the base price to $99 to compete directly with Roku, Fire TV, and Google Chromecast. That move could make sense if Apple's real goal is to hook users into the ecosystem and profit later through Apple TV Plus, Fitness Plus, Arcade, and Apple One bundles. If this rumor comes true, Apple could dominate the living room overnight. Gaming and ray tracing. Apple's secret console play. Here's where things get thrilling for gamers. Leaks hint that the new Apple TV 4K might support ray tracing, bringing realistic lighting, shadows, and reflections like the PS5 and Xbox Series X combine, that with the A18 chip and possibly a new Siri Remote with haptic feedback, and you've got a console-grade gaming machine in a device the size of a coaster. Apple has been flirting with gaming for years. This could be the moment they go all in. Motion smoothing. Apple's AI fix for the soap opera effect. We all know that motion smoothing can make even the best Hollywood films look cheap and fake, but Apple might have the solution. AI-powered motion enhancement that analyzes each frame intelligently. Instead of over-smoothing like traditional TVs, it could preserve cinematic motion while removing stutter and blur. If Apple nails this, movie lovers and gamers are both going to love it. Extended warranties. Worth it or waste it? That checkout question, would you like to add a 3-year warranty? Always gets people. Here's the deal. Skip it for cheap or replaceable devices. Buy it if it's part of an expensive home theater setup. Check your credit card perks. Some already include extended coverage. In the end, it's about peace of mind. If that matters to you, go for it. If not, save your cash for popcorn and a high-speed HDMI cable. Apple TV 4K 2025. What's most likely coming? Very likely. A17 Pro or A18 chip faster Wi-Fi. 7 AI and Apple Intelligence integration smart home hub with Thread and Matter. Plausible 2-tier lineup, standard and pro. New Siri Remote with haptic slimmer. More compact design. Unlikely built-in camera, sub-100 pricing. Final thoughts, so yeah, a lot is brewing inside Apple's labs. But remember, Apple doesn't chase gimmicks, it builds ecosystems. The next Apple TV 4K could be less about streaming and more about running your entire smart home. So tell me, would you upgrade to the new Apple TV 4K if it came with AI intelligence, next-gen gaming and smart home control? Or are you sticking with your Fire TV or Roku for now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Touch Trove, and ring the bell, because we've got more Apple leaks and future tech drops coming soon. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep your screens crystal clear. Peace out.